because he's a senior. Trying to give him one last glory moment at Norristown's Roosevelt Field. Josh James runs into his lineman, getting to about 2nd and 1 from the goal.
I was just waiting on getting breath in, that's all. Been doing all the talking.
Second and goal from about the 1-yard line. 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Quarterback sneak by Josh James scores the second touchdown of the game, a 1-yard touchdown run. Josh James trying to make his last game at Roosevelt Field a memorable one. One more touchdown and he'll have a hat trick. Giacomo Stably for the extra point. And off for the hold. Almost blocked, but a great kick by Giacomo Stably. What's his score? The score is 19-7. Norristown Eagles over the Central Bucks Titans have 7. 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. That Woodard catch just electrified Norristown offense to score a touchdown. Back deep to receive the kick, number 5, Chris Pfeiffer, and number 1, Mike Finnegan.
I'm sorry.
To kick the ball, number 41, Giacomo Stably. His last kick was solid. His first 2 of the game, though, were not so good.
Here come more footballs. Here come more footballs. It's a long kickoff.
Caught by number 5, Chris Pfeiffer. Turn to about the 21-yard line. Maybe I should go down there and get us one of them footballs. I'm going to go down and try to get us a football.
God, I want to see him throw it up here, though. I don't want it handed up here. I want it thrown up. Guess they're all out of footballs now. Norristown's defense comes back after a 3-and-out series the last downs.
First and 10 from about the 21-yard line. Stopped by number 58, Tyrese Barker. He just shuts James Bowes down at the line of scrimmage for a loss about half a yard on the play. The Central Bucks South quarterback has a pretty strong arm. Throws it to number 1, Mike Finnegan. Great catch at the 40-yard line. Like I was saying, number 13, Bill McDowell, has a nice strong arm. He gets it in there on the run. Great pass. Then a great catch by number 1, Mike Finnegan. Keeping awareness of keeping his feet in. Great catch. Great catch and throw. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. 2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Quarterback sneak for about a gain of 3 on the play. Sorry about that, about a gain of 5 on the play. The refs gave him the shadow down to the forward progress on the play. Brings up 2nd and 5 from the 45-yard line. Hands off to number 33, James Bowes. He's tripped up for a gain of 1. He appears to be hurt on the play. Might have twisted his ankle on the play. Walks back to the line of scrimmage. I think they should get him out there. You don't want to take no chances. He's a young guy. You don't want to play hurt and risk getting injured even more.
It's going to be 3rd and 4 here. 49 seconds left in the third quarter.
Somebody needs to get on number 1 on the play. Josh James looks to pick him up. Central Bucks South called timeout. 2 timeouts remaining in the second half. Norristown has 3 remaining. I think they should get number 33, James Bowes, out get him out for a couple plays so he can rest his ankle real quick, get him moving on the sideline so he can come back in, get some more solid carries. You want to say?
No, you're on a roll. Why should I start now?
James Bowes in motion. Flag on the play.
I think it's going to be a false start. Illegal procedure. Like somebody moved. False start.
Penalties will make or break your game. For the Central Bucks Titans, is breaking their game. That brings up 39 off the penalty.
They're in good position for a first down. When they have their short yards, you can pretty much run it or pass it to get to 4 yards. Now, 3rd and 10, looks like you're going to have to pass it. Missed him. Oh, wide open. Wide over on the corner.
No. The line of scrimmage, he was at the
Big pass play on 3rd and 9.
Great catch by Jared Bislin. Great throw by Bill McNeil. Great catch by Bill McNeil. Up in the booth, people are calling for a replay. Some people say he appeared to throw over the line. Jared Bislin, number 7. Look for the direct snap to James Bowles. He's in that quarterback. James Bowles runs for about a gain of. And that's the first half, folks. The score is 19, Norristown Eagles,
It's the end of the third quarter.
Oh, the end of the third quarter.
First half of the second half.
Score is 19. Norristown Eagles, 7 Central Bucks South Titans. 12 minutes left.
You want 100 and what, Dad?
I want 100, but Joe Root wants 75. He said, that's a fix. He said, they gotta give me money. That's typical Joe. So how big the crowd now? It was a big crowd with his homecoming. Yeah. Fast food. That's why he was all over the market. Joe's order, James. Joe's order. No, you can't see the clock. We just told you that we did.
At the end of the third quarter, Norristown leads 19-7.
Joe? You go out to eat with Joe Root.
For some of these seniors, this might be their last game, but for some of them, some of the other ones, they might be playing collegiately.
Actually, they do have another game next week. They travel out to Plymouth White Marsh for their last game.
I'm going to be at that game. I have a couple cousins that go to Plymouth White Marsh. The line just collapses on Bill McDonald. McDowell. And on the tackle, number 72, Sean Mayer. Sean Mayer is also one of them big kids. Sean Mayer is listed at 6'4", 250 pounds. Big kid, he's a sophomore. Norristown has him for two more years after this.
It's going to be 3rd and 11 from the 31. Finnegan goes in motion, splits out, looks right at him, missed him. There you go. Sacked down, brought down by about the 33-yard line.
Brings up fourth and about 7 from about the 27-yard line. I think the Titans might go for it on this one. Quarterback comes back in. Look for either a pass or a run to James Bowes. They're going to come out.
I think they're going to look for Finnegan, a slant across the middle.
Yeah, the middle's open.
Here he comes in motion. Play action. There he goes across the middle. He had him for a second.
Inside.
They got him.
And he got hammered
Norristown
by
sacked
number.
him down.
And he got hammered by number 63, Tyree Middleton. If the players don't get hyped, the Norristown band will get them hyped. Sounds of the Norristown Area High School marching band. First and 10 for the Eagles, about the 24-yard line. False start on number 78, Riley Sanders. That's going to bring them back yards. Brings up 1st and 15.
So minute goes to the top of the screen now. Out of view. Handoff goes to Bird. Picks up about 8 on the carry.
It appears Norristown's going to run the ball out the rest of the game, sit on the win. Pretty smart move. If Norristown had a couple more wins in their record, they were 4-5, but they had an ineligible player playing, so their record went down to 2-7. But if their record was 4-5, win right here, that'd be 500. Next week would depend on the record, but instead they're 2-7.
Play action bird. Brought down way back the 15, 16-yard line.
Sacked by number 40, John Evigan Lister. Brings up about 3rd and 18. I'm surprised Josh James didn't go running with the ball. He's the mobile quarterback of the Norristown Eagles.
It's going to be a long 3rd and 20 now from the 17-yard line.
Like you said earlier, 3rd and forever.
All right, James lines up. Minnick has a nice cushion at the top of the screen, as does Witter at the bottom.
Delay game on the play. Moves back, Norristown back 5 more yards, brings up 4th and 25. 3rd and 25, folks. Sorry about that. Turnovers killed Norristown all season. Norristown can play turnover-free football. Their record would be much better. Hands off the Bird. Bird runs for a gain of 1 on the play. Brings up 20, about 24 on the play. Giacomo Stalvey back to punt the ball, back deep to receive number 1, Mike Finnegan.
Almost got it blocked again.
Finnegan is tackled by number 30, John Starks. He's a senior trying to look for that big play. Great tackle by John Starks. John Starks having a really good game on the defensive end. Solid tackles.
So they're starting at their own 33-yard line. Or actually Norristown's 33-yard line. So they're about 33 yards from making this an interesting game. Looking pass, he's passing.
Throws it out of bounds.
Throws it out of bounds. Had the play covered.
Smart play by Jonathan Gibson. No man open, throw it out of balance. The thing that just got them on the play, they only had 1 receiver going out, so his only option was covered. So he had to throw it away, or his chances he was going to lose yards, so he did the smart thing.
Shotgun, block down, incomplete pass again.
Pass is batted down. Right here, I want to tell the Central Bucks South Titans marching band, and we hear them all the way over here. They're doing a good job. The score is 19-7. Norristown Eagles 19. Central Bucks South Titans 7. 7 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter.
Central Buck South comes out with 3 wide receivers. Now Bose goes in motion as a 4th receiver. Containing. Chucks, that's picked off. Oh, he caught it. Touchdown. Wide open in the back of the end zone.
Touchdown by number 3.
What's the rule?
Bruce White.
Nobody gets behind it. It never changes.
The Norristown defender almost tipped it, but he let the receivers get behind him. Rule number 1: never let a receiver get in front of you, get behind you.
Who caught the touchdown?
Number 3, Bruce White. Is going to kick your extra point, Chase Steinberg, and the kick is good. The score is now 19-14. Norristown Eagles. 7 minutes and 24 seconds remaining. Central Buck South Titans looking to get back into this one. 7 minutes and 24 seconds remaining.
They start off in good field position. Central Buck South takes 2 incomplete passes and then just throws one right to the back of the end zone behind the defender.
Norristown's cover 2 defense on that play. Cover 2, you shouldn't. Safety shouldn't let nothing get behind them. Just slipped up and got something behind them. Back deep to receive this kick, number 2 Jerome Kendall and number 3 Antoine Hall. So far, they haven't been kicking to Antoine Hall. They're trying to kick to the opposite side of him. They must have heard about him. Kicks at the Kendall side.
Oh,
Kendall bobbles the ball, picks up around the 3. Penalty on the play. Kendall runs to about the 12-yard line. A lot of east to west running on the play, not a lot of north-south.
Legal use of the hand, so it's going to push him back pretty close to the end zone.
Like I said, turnovers will make or break you.
I saw that it was 4 or 5 too, yeah. Yeah, there's 2 guys over here standing side by side.
Can't see who the penalty was on. Looked like it was an illegal block. So they're going to move the ball to the 7-yard line.
Minnick up top, Witter down low. Pearson Bird in the backfield.
There goes Bird with some yards. Uh-oh. They had one man to beat. Guy took a good angle. Bird got their backs from against the goal line there. Good run by Greg Bird.
About a 45-yard run for Greg Bird. Like I said before the game, Greg Bird, he runs for minimal gains. Then he just breaks one loose past the defender. He had one to beat. He could have took that one back for a 93-yard touchdown if it beat the last defender. Witter up top, Minnick down low. Fakes the handoff to Pierce. Josh James runs it for about a gain of 5. Nice extra effort. Brings up 2nd and 5. 6 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. Norristown up 19-14.
Norristown keep running the ball. Looks like they have a good chance to run the clock out. if they keep running for first downs. Run the ball, getting first downs, and then eventually putting it in the end zone for a nice cushion. So they're only up by 5 now, so that's only a touchdown and a missed extra point, and they can win the game at Central Buck South. There's Bird again. Gain about 6 on the play.
First down by Greg Bird. First and 10 from about the 35-yard line. Warder down low, Minute up top. Pearson and Bird in the backfield.
There's Bird. He's going to add on a total here. Looks like he fumbled. Ground calls a fumble. He's down before he fumbled it.
Solid carry by Greg Bird. Greg Bird starting to open the game up in the second half. He sees the league getting close, so Greg Bird does what he does best. Carries the weight, gets Norristown first downs.
Hey, first and goal from the 10 here. Handoff goes to Pierce, right up the middle for maybe 1 or 2 yards. Not getting as much push up in the middle of the line there as they would like. Really get DeMond Pierce a couple more yards. He did manage to get 2 on that, so it's going to bring him down to the 8. So from the 8-yard line, looks like Norristown just called a timeout. Norristown calls timeout with 4 minutes, 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Winning by 5, 19-14 over Central Buck South.
The Eagles' running game has picked up considerably since the first half. Greg Bird running for big yardage on a few of the last couple plays. 4:22 left in the game. Good night for football.
It's a beautiful night for football. Nice, clear, crisp, cool.
Yeah, we need some heat up in this booth. So, Mr. Fabrizio, if you're listening,
heat for the budget in. That was the cameraman, Dave Pizzini, jumping on the microphone, making some good comments there about the running game picking up. Greg Bird has a run of 40 yards, 6 yards, 10 yards in this drive alone. So let's see what they do now. Witter's got a nice little cushion at the bottom of the screen. Josh James is going to get in the end zone. Josh James is in the end zone for second touchdown of the game. Touchdown, Norristown. Building on the point on this point now. Norristown's going to go up. So now scores 25-14 with 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter on senior night. Kick is good by Stabley. Add on the extra point to make it 26-14. So Norristown goes up by 12 with that. Touchdown. Josh James is making his impression felt on senior night, having a good night. 2 touchdowns. Big running night as well.
Josh James just picking up the hat trick on that touchdown.
Only his second touchdown.
That's his third.
That's third.
He ran a 1-yard touchdown, 5 yards down.
He didn't do it this time, did he? He didn't do it this time.
Back deep to receive the kick. Number 1, Mike Finnegan. Number 5, Chris Pfeiffer. He ran a 1-yard touchdown, a 5-yard, and that one. Score is now 26-14 Norristown. 4 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Joachim Stalby back deep to kick the ball. The ball goes to Chris Pfeiffer. Chris Pfeiffer picks it up about the 15, and he's tackled by number 22, Chris Minnick.
Okay. Okay, look for Norristown's defense to buckle down now, not allow any yards. There's the option. Gets him out after 3 yards. Here come the footballs again. Guess we can't get any footballs up here. Football's out again. So they started from the 25-yard line. And now we're saying personal foul on Norristown. So they're going to bring it up to, it's going to be automatic first down. Let's see what yard line they get it at. It's going to probably be a 15-yard penalty, bring it up to the 45-yard line. Yeah, bring it out to the 44-yard line. A personal foul in Norristown. Okay, so the clock's ticking. 3 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. 26-14, Norristown leads. Good pass. There's wide open. Finnegan wide open, looking to get out of bounds. It's a completed pass. He got out of bounds, so he's going to stop the clock with 3:35 remaining. And it gets down to Norristown's 34-yard line. So it's about 21-yard pickup on the play. Option again. Quarterback number 13. McDonald on the keeper. Gets about 5. They're going to run the hurry up now. Picking up 5. So they're out to the 27-yard line. Back to pass. McDonald's passing, trying to get out of bounds. Gets out short of the first down. So it's going to be 3rd and 3 on Norristown's 25-yard line. Down to 3 minutes. Central Bucks South offense down the field. Quarterback McDonald, the only one in the backfield, and shotgun, 4 receivers. Bose gets the quarterback sneak, gets through the line a little bit, gets a little more than needed, down to about the 20-yard line, pick up a 5. So McDonald's adding his number in here, getting on the stats. Central Bucks South takes a timeout with 2 minutes, 55 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. The Titans trying to make a game out of this.
255.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 on a return. All right, we're back. Central Bucks South comes out 1st and 10. 3 receivers, McDonald and Bose in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be a direct snap right to Bose. Nope, it does go to McDonald. Throws it deep. Touchdown. Had number 1, had Mike Finnegan right across the middle for the touchdown. So on the drive, number 1, Mike Finnegan has 2 catches for 41 yards and putting the ball in the end zone for the touchdown. Flag on the play. Let's see what the call is. Offsides, lining up in the neutral zone, possibly. So it's going to make an even closer chip shot for number 19, Chester Steinberg. Kick is up and looks good. So the score now 26-21, Norristown. Got to look for an onside kick here. Onside kick. Central Bucks South can try and get the ball back. See if they can put the score in for into the end zone in the last 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Norristown's going to have their hands unit out there. All receivers, guys with good hands, they can return this. They can recover the onside kick coming up by Central Bucks South. Key to the onside kick is to get that, kick the top of the ball so it goes down on the ground and you get a nice high bounce to kind of put it up for grabs. It's going to have to go 10 yards, though, for it to be a jump ball so anybody can grab it. If it doesn't go 10 yards, then only Norristown can grab it. So let's see. Here we go. I'm sure they practice in the games. They're in practice. Let's see. There's the hop. It goes. Doesn't get the 10 yards. So Norristown picks it up at about the 49-yard line. He had the right idea, didn't kick it hard enough or far enough. It got that nice bounce. Just didn't get to the line, didn't get to the 50-yard line where it needed to go. So Norristown comes onto the field, starting from Central Bucks South 49. Got to look for him here to run the ball, play after play, work the clock a little bit. DeMond Pierce, Greg Bird, and Josh James are going to be big on this drive. Give me a handoff. Greg Bird pushing up the middle for about a yard or so. Going to get that forward progress.
That's her last time out?
So, counter rocks out. Just used their last time out, so now they can't stop the clock after this. So Norristown can pretty much run the clock from here on out. So Norristown made it interesting, or I'm sorry, Central Buck South made it interesting in the end, getting that last-minute touchdown. And trying to get the onside kick, which they could not do. Didn't kick it far enough. So Norristown got the ball at 50. Central Buck South called a timeout, stop the clock, and now Norristown all has to do is pick up one first down, and that would about end it. Norristown comes out, the I formation with DeMond Pierce, play action to Bird. Uh-oh. Josh James under pressure. Didn't want that to happen. It does keep the clock going, however, though. You definitely didn't want him to lose yards like that. This is a big third and 12 right here. So now they're on the other side of their 50. At 3rd and 12. And they need a first down here. The clock is ticking, however. It's going to tick down to 2 minutes. Look for a minute, or look for a witter across the middle. Uh-oh. Delay game, maybe. Flags everywhere. False start. Going to push him back 5 more yards. It's going to be 3rd and 17 now. So now it's 3rd and 17. So now Norristown really has their work cut out for them. You got to look for a catch and run here. They need to get to the 40 for a first down. Clock's ticking, 1:39, 37. Norristown lines up. Gives a handoff to Bird. And he gets a couple. He gets 5 on the carry. Not enough for the first down, however. But the clock is still ticking. But
take it 5 yard. What's the difference?
so Norristown letting the clock run all the way down.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Norristown calls timeout with 52 seconds remaining. Okay. I mean, this is risky. You don't want to really punt the ball. You got to punt it away from the receiver. You don't want him punting and return it all the way with 52 seconds remaining. So let's see where they punt it to. Need good blocking inside. You don't want them to block the punt and start out with good field position. This big thing is get the punt off. Punt it. Well covered. Punt it away. Takes a Norristown bounce. Uh-oh, fields it. Gets some room. Knocked out of bounds. At the 35-yard line.
It would have been about 30.
Give or take two.
So you gotta be keeping an eye on the number 1 receiver, Finnegan. He had 41 yards on the last drive and a touchdown. So keep an eye on him. He's at the bottom of the screen. Checks off, runs left, gets some yards, knocked out of bounds, stopping the clock at about the 50.
35, that's the thing. You don't want to stop.
First down is knocking out.
So we got a first down, stops the clock with 35 seconds remaining at midfield. Norristown still rushing 4 players, 4 defensive linemen, 1 man deep. Throws it up. He's got him beat again. Picked off. Picked off. Game saving. That was number 35, Curtis Colbreth, with his 2nd interception of the game. Probably the biggest one of his Norristown career, saving the Norristown season right there, their senior night. Pretty much saved the game. They get the ball back with the last 29 seconds. It's going to be 1 play and a kneel down, and that will do it. So Norristown's going to hold on to win 26-21. So at this time, I'd like to take these last few moments to recognize the seniors on the team for their hard work and contributions they all made this season. Number 58, center Tyrese Barker. Number 68, the offensive guard, Javon Bennett. Number 64, Julio Barry. Number 5, the running back, Greg Bird. Number 23, wide receiver and defensive back, Lamar Davidson. Number 3, the running back, the free safety, Antone Hall. Number 81, defensive end and tight end, Tom Harrington. Number 79, on the offense and defensive line, Sean Homsky. Number 55, offensive guard and linebacker, David Hopkins. And that'll do it. Time expires here at Norristown. Norristown holds on to the lead, 26-21. To finish up with the seniors, number 9, quarterback, strong safety, Josh James. Number 60, Chris Jordan. Number 51, offensive guard, defensive tackle, Dom Lewis. Number 11, wide receiver, defensive back, Matt McCoy. Number 7, wide receiver, defensive back, Bruce Minnick. Number 66, offensive guard, defensive end, Philip Shear. Number 41, kicker, Giacomo Stabile. Number 30, wide receiver and defensive back, John Starks. Number 71, on the offense and defensive line as well, Vince Whipple. Number 17, the wide receiver and captain, Ken Witter. I'd also like to thank our camera guy in the booth with us, which is also the producer and the audio tech, who monitored the audio, Dave Fazzini. Our on-field footage is brought to you by Clinton Colley. The executive producer and director is John Doyle. Stats. Pause that? I just want to pause real quick. I can't find my stats.
That's everything.
No, I want to pause that real quick.
No, they only throw one number at
No, it's all together.